All right, St. Louis. It's time to come back on St. Louis. We're going to go to school if we can, St. Louis. I think we have to come to the realization, St. Louis, and begin to understand that we never understood. And the reason I believe we never understood is because we lack the intelligence to understand. You can only understand the information that's all around you at the level, or shall I say, the strength of your mind. In other words, your mind is actually processing everything. It's processing it before it becomes form. Many of you believe that what you see is outside of you, but it's within you. You are that telescope that's literally making the measurement, and depending on the strength of your mind is going to determine whether or not you can measure the position and the velocity. In most cases, you're incapable of measuring the position and the velocity because you lack the power to measure it. So as a result, it's a distorted view. And as a result, your mind is literally expanding, which is decaying based on the laws of thermodynamics. States that entropy shall increase, chaos and disorder. I also believe that many of you believe that everything is outside of you, meaning there is roughly 8 planets, which subsequently is known as orbiting the sun. However, what you don't realize is that the sun as well as the planets are in your mind, and they're different frequencies. They're different forms. You're saying, well, why can I see Pluto or Neptune or Saturn? You're looking through a telescope in order to see. So as a result, you believe and or think that you're actually seeing what you're seeing, but yet what you're seeing is within you. And as a result of what you're seeing, you named it what you named it. We must begin to understand, and we must reach a higher level of awareness. And as a result of reaching that level of awareness, we will be able to see things that we were incapable of understanding. We must also come to realize that time is not time as you know time. Time is an illusion. It's a false perception of truth. However, it appears though time is actually time because you're decaying every day. Many of you don't really understand how or what I'm trying to bring forth. And the reason you don't necessarily understand it is because you lack the cognitive ability to understand. In no way am I calling you illiterate and or ignorant. I'm going to tell you that you're incomplete in cognitive ability to extrapolate at a level in which you need to extrapolate in order to see the things that you are supposed to see. The more you see, the more you grow, the more you grow, the more you know, the more you know, the more you recognize and understand that you were becoming truth. And in order to know that you are becoming truth, you must exponentially begin to understand from a perspective of 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, and no longer operate linear from 1 to 10. In other words, if someone count to 30, that's linear, and you actually operating at 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, you're at 1 billion in operating power. So as a result, you're going to be able to see things that they were incapable of seeing because you can measure the position and or the velocity, and in which you're now reaching what they call the speed of light, 186,000 miles per second, which is 300,000 kilometers. We must begin to understand that we are that lily in the valley. We are Alpha and Omega, with the beginning and the end. And once we realize that, we will become whole. And as a result of becoming whole, we will now have the ability to take that mountain. We must begin to understand that all that we thought was not, but yet it appeared to be so. And the reason it appeared to be so is because you had not the mind to know that you didn't know. Until next time, remember, there's a brother in Florida that loves you like never before. And I'm going to fight for you, St. Louis, Chi-Town, Alabama, Georgia, Virginia, the Bahamas, as well as New York. I'm going to fight for you. And trust me, I will never quit. May God bless you all. God bless.
To hurt you.